In this video, we're going to be now diving into the steps. So in this video, we're going to be talking about step one. Step one, you may remember, is we are going to identify a product that is already selling well. This is one of the beautiful things about selling on Amazon, is that Amazon actually gives us the data to help make an extremely well-informed decision about what it is that we want to sell. So one of the easiest ways to do this, and you can do this in your own time, is Amazon helps us do this. Google the term Amazon top 100 sellers. And one of the top listings you're going to get is going to bring you to a page almost exactly like this. Now, the images, the products you see will actually be different when you actually do this, because Amazon updates their bestseller list literally every hour on the hour. So it's constantly changing and constantly just evolving in different products you're seeing here. But what I want you to focus on is that this actually brings you to their Amazon bestsellers, and it shows all of the departments on the left-hand side, and it shows all of their top 100 sellers in those respective departments. Now, in this video, I'm going to actually talk to you about a few areas that you need to go into and really look at, and some that you need to stay out of. Some of the ones that we stay out of, for example, is that we don't go into particular products or categories where there's a tremendous amount of brand allegiance. And one that comes to mind is like major appliances, like microwaves, ovens, refrigerators. You wouldn't go into those anyway, but I'm just using that as an example to illustrate the brand scenario. You don't want to be selling products where there's a strong brand allegiance, to another product, because then you're having to basically sell against that brand. So that's just an area that, another side note, an area that you wouldn't want to go into. Some areas that you don't go into, for example, we really don't want to sell electronics, very competitive, low margins. We don't want to sell jewelry. We're not going to sell in the Kindle store. We're not going to sell appliances. We're not going to sell in the App Store. We're not going to sell books, obviously. Camera and photo might be decent for like accessories, things like that, but we're not going to sell cameras again because we don't want to sell a camera against like a Nikon or somebody like that. So those are some examples of things that we would not go into. Some niches, some products, some categories that we definitely want to look at are beauty is a very good one. Scrolling down here, health and personal care is very good. Home and kitchen is very good. Industrial and scientific can be good. You don't see it here in the screenshot, but sports and outdoors is a very good one as well. So that's some examples of categories that you definitely want to look at as you're looking at maybe finding some products. And then when you get to those, you're looking at the top 100, and you're looking for products that kind of match some certain criteria, and we're going to talk a bit more about that in a moment. Okay. So identify products already selling where we're still in that. And so I happen to choose the sports and outdoor category, which again I mentioned earlier. And when I clicked on sports and outdoor, this took me to, these are the top 100 listings in the sports and outdoor category, which is a primary category. But you also see below that there's a lot of secondary categories. So you can actually drill down even farther. And if you click on any of these, you're going to get the top 100 sellers in these respective subcategories. And again, I recommend that you go there and that you do not compete in a particular product or category that has a lot of brand awareness. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to get a little bit more in depth into some criteria and how you qualify or disqualify certain products. So I'll see you in the next video in the course.